Hi guys, welcome back. So we're going to be reacting on why did so many German officers have scars? I mean, sure, I really love to know. So let's check this out.
Mensur, or German academic fencing, is why so many German officers and the elite wore scars on their faces in the 19th and 20th centuries. These scars were
During
badges of honor
training.
and worn with pride, though not always on the face of honorable men. They were the mark of having belonged to a Mensur organization, usually reserved for the upper class, and or those with a university education, where a student could join a Mensur fraternity or corporation.
Oh no, for God's sake, Bismarck, haven't you any decency left? I've been named for life, disfigured! Be quiet!
Academic fencing in 19th and 20th century Germany and some neighboring countries like Austria was much different than it is today. They did not use the same swords or equipment fencers use in modern times. German students used Mensurschläge, or sometimes just called Schläge, designed specifically for the sport. These swords varied regionally, but were designed to cut, in a similar way to a razor. The duels were known as Mensuren and somewhat ritualized. Some protective clothing could be worn, such as padding on the arm, and some protection for the eyes and nose. The duels involved attempting to strike the opponent on the head or face, and the duel typically ended once blood was drawn.
You bully you!
These duels were not so much about winning or striking a blow, but showing courage and the ability to take a hit. A duelist in such a match was just as proud to bravely take a cut to the face as they were to give one. Mensur was not a typical duel. There wasn't necessarily a winner or a loser, just opportunities to display one's character. Unlike in fencing, the participants didn't move back or forth. In fact, dodging or evading wasn't allowed, and could end the match with dishonor. The participants were to stand their ground and remain at arm's length until the match is over, which was overseen by a referee and often a doctor. These scars, called a smite or Schmiss in German, were so valued some even felt they elevated a man enough to show they were good husband material. Figures such as statesman Otto von Bismarck stated the scars to be a sign of bravery, and believed a man's courage could be judged by the number of scars on their cheeks. Universities were where the sport was refined. In the 16th century, students were allowed to carry swords to and from school in some German provinces to protect themselves. Naturally, this led to many duels. This could and did lead to fatalities. Regulated duels in the 17th century were introduced to help reduce these fatalities. Refereed duels became safer and popular, and duels slowly evolved into a sport. This sport further exploded in popularity during peacetime in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, with military officers looking to prove themselves.
Pish to you!
Dueling was outlawed by the Nazi Party in the 1930s. Hitler had less an issue with Mensur than he did with student corporations that represented the old aristocratic class, which he despised. Despite this, they still took place in secret. This was a sport that was so popular for a time. Students who were unable to join fraternities sometimes gave themselves scars with a razor. After the war, it remained prohibited by occupied Allied forces for a time, as it was considered to have a military association. The sport returned in the early 1950s and is still practiced today, with significant improvements to safety, greatly decreasing the chance of any scars. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching till the
Oh, I'm just hearing about this for the first time, but it seems interesting. But I like the fact that now they tend to like cover their face with something which is very, very important because wow, you don't want to get your eyes poked out. But this was nice and I'm super excited I checked this out because I'm just hearing this for the first time, right? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have more explanations about this, please feel free to drop it on the comment section. I really, really love to know more about this. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next